Hey guys, this is Alex from 4C Trading, and today we are checking out SingularityNET, or should I say AGI. So I do remember this coin being around for quite a while, and even if you scroll back, I do think this one has been listed on Binance since like 2 years already. It's even more than 2 years, so definitely has a good rich history. I don't think that they have USDT contracts. I did check them out, and the Bitcoin contract is all that it is. And this is kind of a part of being the low Satoshi coin family, so I don't really like those because the stops are going to be absolutely massive. But when I'm looking at a structure like this, this kind of a structure that we created here and then start breaking down, it gives me some idea where the price action is probably going to be headed for this coin, and especially with the volume coming down. So I'll make some presumptions that the price action is going to come all the way to down here, where it originally activated from and did this whole push. So I do think this kind of gives me an opportunity for a really good trade, even though the stop is probably going to be fat one. So that's why I'm going to be talking about this opportunity today. But before we do that, guys, let me tell you, please subscribe to our channel, right? Like the video, punch that notification button, right? So that you get these videos on your front screen of YouTube every day. And we do make these videos every day except on Sunday. And I'm actually pretty glad because, my voice has gotten a lot better. I'm not as sick anymore. I've managed to pass it. It's gotta knock on the wood, right? So that doesn't happen again. It wasn't Corona. I did think that it was at one point because I was having all the symptoms except fever. But, I managed to pull through and didn't have one. So we'll see. I know all the places are getting locked down, and, the normal markets are quite hectic. When you look at Forex right now, there's been so much liquidity going up and down that I haven't seen some of this action for quite a while. And yeah, I guess we are gonna have a crazy times yet again. But what does that mean for crypto? We don't know, right? We don't know if crypto is gonna be acting the same as Forex, because if it's going to be acting the same as Forex, it's gonna be a little bit harder to trade. But for now, we just need to be seeing what's gonna happen, right? So if we dive in back into the video, you might already guess that I've kind of linked it already, that this is going to be the area that I'm going to be awaiting, right? And as you can see, the area is a little bit of a fatter one and doesn't look from the box point of view, but when you look at it because it's a low Satoshi coin, it's going to be a white, and you can see it's like 17%. But when it comes to low Satoshi coins, everything you're trying to fill is a little bit fatter, right? So you gotta have some patience. Okay, so even if you look at it right now from the stop, it's gonna be about 19%. So it's basically a double the amount what we are usually accustomed to, right? But since this is being such a strong spot, and not only to mention that, right, I'm looking at this accumulation period that happened there, and this accumulation period actually lasted for about a year, more than a year at this point. I do think we are gonna get a healthy reaction if the price manages to drip all the way to down here. So the price is still far away. We have about 40% left to go, and this can happen, because the coin is dropping volume. It can happen. It can also turn around here and start going up again, and if that happens, a lot of people would say, well, are we gonna chase that trade up there? And I would say in this case no, because it's overextended, and since it's low Satoshi, if it's not gonna give me a really good spot to trade it, I'm just gonna skip the trades, because at that point you have a lot more other coins that you can happily take trades on, right? So look in this, if this is retracting down, I'm gonna now kind of guess the profit target first, and this might get edited back later because of the fact that price action can obviously change, because we are still missing a large part of this down spiral. But for now, I'm gonna say the price action, or should I say price action wise, what I'm expecting, that the profit target is gonna be around in this box. So now if you target about the middle of the box, or even the bottom in this case, you can see that there's about 40% up price on the coin, or 2R, and this is what I'm talking about, right? So first profit target is already so juicy, because the reaction that put all this coin up here was so fast that we can now expect another good reaction when the price comes down here, if it comes down here, of course. And in this case, then our second profit target is going to be located in this area. And again, you can use a box, you know, you can use a box and took the profit target down a little bit down here to protect yourself. But if you take the box right down the middle, you can already see that's almost a double up on your bet, right? Or should I say on your trade. And we have about 5 hours, and you can see this is now turning really good to be a really good trade if it happens, right? If it managed to fill us, this is going to turn to be a really good trade. So obviously this trade is going to take a while to get filled. Like, I'm making this video and it's probably going to be in, like, you know, if you look at it, it can take almost a month to get filled, right? But I'm just making this video in advance because I don't want to miss this opportunity. And obviously I may remake this video in the future when the price gets closer as well, because the profit target is gonna be different. Now that will probably be my last profit target. I wouldn't chase it any higher because, as again, I don't see the point chasing all the way to up here. I'd rather just retake my trade with a new one if it managed to go up higher, right? So I'm just gonna retake the trade. But for the third profit target, I just don't want to waste money, because I do think on the second profit target there's gonna be a rejection like 70% of the time, plus probably even more than 70% of the time, by the fact that how this structure is set up. So I don't want to waste money. So if you have such a little chances of going actually higher, I'd rather just retake the trade if that actually happens, of course, right? So yes, guys, please do join us at 4C Telegram community, right, where we discuss stop losses, how we move stop losses, where we discuss these profit targets or how we edit the profit targets. And also, again, right, subscribe to our channel, like the video, and I guess we will be seeing each other in the new one.